can't even see how many people are in here. Come on in, everybody, and please hit that thumbs up button as you enter the building. And let me know if you guys can hear me, please. Happy New Year, Lynn. Can you hear me? Hey, Leah, Happy New Year. Can you hear me, Leah? Okay, thank you, Leah. Give me 1 second. Okay, thank you, Lynn. Give me 1 second, guys. Keep disappearing. 1 second, 1 second. One second. I see we have 4 people in the building. Thank you. And 4 thumbs up. Thank you. Happy New Year's, everybody. Give me 1 second. One second. I don't know why I can't do that. Okay. Anyway, hey everybody. Happy New Year. What are you guys doing today? I see we have 5 people in the building and 4 thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up button, guys, as you enter the building, please. Y'all know I gotta get back in the algorithm. I told you guys, I promised you, I'm going to start being more consistent. I can't get this thing to stand up. Give me a second. So what is everybody doing today? What is everybody up to today? Can you guys still hear me? Leah, Lynn. I've been sleeping all day. I thought everybody would be up partying, having a good time. I haven't been doing much of anything either, but I did get up. Hear you good. Okay. Hear you good. Happy New Year. I haven't been doing anything either, but I did get up and get myself together, guys. And I told you guys I was going to come back live today. If anybody in here want to ask me, I don't know, I only see Lynn and Leah. This is going to be an open book video today. If anybody, hey Malaysia, chilling, smoking, and about to start drinking. I know that's right. If anybody in here want to ask me anything About my journey thus far. Give me a second. About my journey thus far, feel free. For most of you guys know what I'm going through because I'm sure the few that's in here are ones that already know. So if anybody is new and would like to know, let me know. And if anybody have any questions they would like to ask me, feel free, please. Otherwise, let's talk about, hopefully I'm not too loud. Just want to ask how you been doing lately. I've been great, Malaysia. I feel good for real from the inside out. It was like a transformation, and I think on that other video when I was explaining, that was one of the videos you guys couldn't hear me. I'm very thankful it happened. It was something that I needed. It was something that I absolutely needed. I feel completely transformed. I feel completely transformed. Um, I really can't explain it. Like, I think a person that has gone through what I have gone through, like, would really understand, but it's hard to explain. But I feel good. I feel like I'm coming back to the old Tracy. Everything except my voice, but I feel like I'm coming back to the old Tracy. I haven't had any, y'all see what my shirt say? In God we trust with the butterflies. But I haven't had any seasonal depression this year, and that's very shocking. I can't remember no topic or typing. Oh my God, Leah. I girl, I went to bed real early last night. I wasn't even up for New Year's. I went to bed about 8 o'clock last night. But yeah, so I feel real good, Malaysia. For real, for real, for real. You know how sometimes people just say that because that's what people want to hear, but no, I feel good. Thank you for getting that person out of here, Leah, even though I didn't see what they said. Please say hi, Julia and Elijah. Please, he's my best friend. Hi, Julia. Hi, Elijah. Slay Batty Queen. Julia and Elijah should be thankful to have a friend like you. Hi, Julia. Hi, Elijah. The chat keep coming and disappearing. It's really it is really something weird been going on with my channel. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to have to do some things here. Give me 1 second. Thank you, Malaysia. Thank you. Yes, I am Black Jigaboo. And I'm sure with a name like Jigaboo Ape, you're black as well. Or you want to be. Thank you, Leah. Yes, come on in, guys, and please hit that thumbs up button. Give me 1 second. I like the helmet. Thank you. Hi, Lady Marie. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, and thank you for coming in, guys. So, yeah, guys, I was telling Malaysia I feel absolutely wonderful. I know. Hi, I'm Mike Hunt. Happy New Year. God bless you. Hi, Mike. Happy New Year to you too, and thank you. God bless you as well. But yeah, guys, I feel good. I'm ready for the new year. I'm ready to conquer everything um that I said I was gonna do. I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to take this channel into a different direction this year. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm not gonna choose a particular niche per se. I'm gonna talk about a lot of different things, but my mind is a lot clearer now. The only thing, guys, is just my voice now. I just need to work on my voice. That's it. But other than that, I feel great. Still going through the struggles and all of that, but I'm getting through all of them with grace. With grace. So, what do everybody else? Did anybody make any New Year's resolutions this year? I didn't. I just said my plan is to get myself back together and just continue to do what I need to do to get myself back together. But did anybody make any specific New Year's resolutions? Thank you for the 11 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Did anybody do any New Year's resolutions this year? If so, what are they? Yeah, I don't have any New Year's resolutions. Just gonna be a better me than I was 2025. Did anybody cook today? What are people doing? It's so dead here in Atlanta too. It's like hardly anybody on the streets. It's like nobody is out doing anything. Is everybody just in? Is everybody just in? Thank you for the 12 thumbs up. And Leah, thank you for getting whoever those idiots are out of there. I guess nobody is cooking or doing anything for New Year's. Well, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm gonna have my videos coming out. We're gonna start the series. I'm gonna have the first episode either tomorrow. I didn't finish writing up the little part yet that I do need to write up the ending, but it's gonna either come out tomorrow or the day after. But it will come out soon. It will come out soon. Well, guys, anyway, I guess we'll finish talking about what I was talking about the other day because I still didn't get a lot out of what I wanted to say. But yeah, let's finish talking about society and all the different restraints. And okay, and I did want to say something. Vicky, I made a post earlier today, and hopefully you'll look at this video. You came under the post and you said that resilience was, let me read it correctly, because I did want to discuss that too. So let me read it directly. So you said resilience is one of the best things to try to teach your kids. True, but also resilience is something that can be taught to anybody that does not have resilience or know how to be resilient. And because I like to be sure I went and actually looked up the word resilient. Give me 1 second, please. Y'all know I started YouTube. When I started YouTube, I would do stuff like this too. So give me 1 second because I like to just be sure. So, resilience is the ability to adapt and recover from adversity, stress, or significant challenges. And I think anywhere between, give me 1 second, guys. Let me go close the door. Somebody is coughing very loud. Give me 1 second, please. Tony, I'm going to close the door real quick. Okay. Thank you guys. So, let me get back to it. But I think anybody that doesn't have resilience or know how to be resilient can definitely benefit from being taught how to do those things. Now, it goes on to say, the ability to adapt and recover from adversity, stress, or significant challenges, allowing you to bounce back and even grow stronger. So, we do know adults go through adversities. We do know adults encounter stress as well as challenges. And some adults don't know how to handle that or not resilient through that. And they can definitely benefit from that in order to know how to bounce back from that stronger than they were before. So, again, I think adults can benefit from resilience as well. And then it says, even grow stronger, involving mental, emotional, and behavioral flexibility, rather than being an innate trait, but a set of skills like problem solving, emotional regulation, and a strong social connection that can be developed over time. Key components include cognitive reframing, purpose, social support, and self care, helping individuals maintain well being and move forward after a hardship. So, Miss Vicky, I think that sounds like something kids should be being taught, but it should also continue to be taught in teens as well as in adults that do not have it or do not know how to be resilient. So I think any human being can benefit from being taught how to be resilient. So I just wanted to say that little part. Give me 1 second. I didn't make no resolutions. Okay, Leah. Hey, young Riaz. Okay, Lady Marie. Happy New Year's, Riaz. I'm in making dinner later. Okay, this year is me going on a new. Right, young Riaz. Young Riaz. That's me. I had pizza today. I don't know why my thing I came out of nowhere. You always gonna be here, young Riaz. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where's Arlene? I don't see her. Oh, Happy New Year, Arlene. Praise like Jesus. I know that's right, Winter. Tra-Luv, I hope you are good. I am great, young Riaz. I am very resilient. Yes. The remix channel. Happy New Year's. The remix channel. Happy New Year to you as well. Today is whose birthday? Your mama's. Well, tell your mother happy birthday, young Riaz, and I hope she have a wonderful, wonderful birthday today. Tell her happy birthday. But yeah, guys. So I just wanted to make that clear. I think anybody can benefit from being taught resilient. So I'm not sure if that comment was, I don't know, but I wanted to make sure. And I can also give some tips. It gave some tips as well on, give me 1 second. The type of resilience. You have psychological and emotional resilience, adapting to stress, trauma, and misfortune, recovering from emotional pain. I don't know many kids that has gone through all of that stuff within their childhood. You also have physical resilience, a material's ability to return to its original shape after stress, like a stressed rubber band. And you also have systemic community resilience, which is an organization or city's ability to recover from crisis like economic downturns or climate events. So, I don't know many kids would need all of that. Oh, your mother's only 49. She's young, Riaz. She is young. Tell her happy birthday. Hold on, somebody at the door. Give me 1 second. I'm on live, Greg. I'm on live. So yeah, tell her happy birthday. Happy. Hey Margie, happy New Year to you as well, honey. Happy New Year to you as well. But anyway, guys, we're going to go back and finish talking about society. Thank you for the 17 likes. I see we only still have 10 in here. But thank you for the other 7 that at least came in and hit that thumbs up button. Because I do need to get back in the algorithm. So thank you. But anyway, guys, let's talk more about society and how society puts so many restraints on us when God has made us individual people. Society will make us think like we have to do the things the way they have to do it, but that's not true. And so many people become depressed and different things like that because they're not keeping up with society, not realizing that just being who they are and managing to live to be who they are and want to be is successful enough, because it's hard and it's successful enough. You can't allow society to put what type of success you should be at or just any of the restraints. I notice a lot of the young women today don't want to have kids. They want to work, they want to make their money, and they want to travel. They're not thinking about kids. They're not thinking about getting married. They're not thinking about any of that today. It's all about working, making their money, and enjoying their life. And if that's the life they want to live, who are we to say that there's something wrong with that? It's not. And that's how we got to learn to live, to accept who we are, where we are in life, and where we're going. Make a plan, try to stick to it, and do it. That's all we can do. And if we fail, I know you guys have heard that saying, nothing beats a failure but a try. So if we fail, it's okay. It's not about the amount of times that you fall, but the amount of times that you continue to get up. If you fall, get up and keep going. Get up and keep going. Don't worry about society. Don't worry about society. Everybody better learn resilience because things are right. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of kids is not prepared for the type of resilience we better learn. Since I am spectrum child, people expect me a certain way. However, I overcome all expectations. Well, we should only be trying to become over the expectations we set for ourselves, because in the end, that's what matters. So many times we're out trying to please so many people and other people, and we're not pleasing ourselves. That's why a lot of times so many of us find we are so unhappy. Look at Peaches McIntyre. I'm drinking hot water and salt, guys. Look at Peaches McIntyre. This girl be over there working her ass. Her goal was to give her husband $100,000 for Christmas. This girl will go beyond measures, won't sleep, won't stay, will stay up days and days and days till bags start to form under her eyes, till she start looking 60 and 70, till she just start looking stressed and worn out, just to make sure she please that man. And that man still shows no type of love to her. So we got to understand that at some point, we cannot continue to try and please somebody. We should only be pleasing ourselves. Once we learn to do that, we'll be more happier in life. Well, that's good, young Riaz. That's good. I'm glad you're able to function and, get out into the world and function as a complete adult. That's good. That is good. But it's some people that really do need adults and people like that to thank for them. But I'm glad that you're one of the ones that's higher on the spectrum. But yeah, so people just got to learn to say, I'm going to live for me. And that's just it. Whatever plans you got for yourself, if you plan on being a streetwalker, do it to the best of your ability. Whatever it is you plan on being, just do it to the best of your ability. Is all I can say. And just quit letting society tell you who you are, tell you who you should be and what you should be doing. Because that's absolutely not true. I think just, because doing wrong is very easy to do, but trying to do the right thing and trying to be yourself in this world we live in today is extremely, extremely hard. Because so many times, if you're not doing what the crowd is doing or keeping up with the Joneses, they call you weird, they call you this, they call you that. And a lot of people can't take that. You got to be resilient in order to take things like that, but you got to learn you is enough. But myself, she's cuckoo. She really is, Leah. She really is. I like Peach, but you spoke the truth on that. Oh my God, Arlene, you like Peaches McIntyre? Now, I can like a Adrian before I can like a Peaches McIntyre. I don't know what people like about Peaches McIntyre. Peaches is fantasy and a bunch of lies. Peaches may have made that amount of money, but Peaches is not doing that now. Peaches talked to her supporters like they're shit. Peaches has come out here and dogged her mother. I mean, way worse than Adrian could ever dog her mother. I could never trust, like, or respect a woman like Peaches. Peaches is a woman that laughed the day her father died and said God has granted her wish now and she's glad he's dead. Peaches has come out here and dogged her mother-in-law that has nothing to do with her or her husband's business or anything. Oh my God, Arlene. I just can't imagine anybody liking Peaches. Hey Trey and chat. I wish I could put some of that love into spending. Yes, Betty, and that's why I say people be talking about she's a good mother. No, she's not, because if she was a good mother, her children that has autism and something wrong with them, they would be going to special classes. She would have tutors or something for them. Peaches don't even pay her children any attention. I could never have respect for a woman like that, ever. Hi, lady, I like her because she's a woman. Is she really, though, Arlene? Is she really? Do you know for sure that all of those things that Peaches are saying is truthful? Or is Peaches doing that for views because Peaches know what sells? I met a girl. I picked up a girl from the airport one day, and she says she's from Silver Springs or Sulphur Springs or wherever from Peaches. And she said some of that stuff was true. I spoke on this before. She said, but a lot of that stuff is not true. And she said her grandmother and Peach's grandmother are friends. And the girl is subscribed to my channel. She subscribed that day while she was in the car. So do we know if Peaches is a wounded soul or just somebody that came out here and marketed herself great with drama and knew that trauma would sell? Because a lot of that stuff that Peaches has said, I have seen it. I have seen things like that or whatever. And people that really has all that trauma, they go get help. They don't come out here and use it on the internet like that. They truly go get help and they move on. They do not stay in the trauma. Peaches uses that to make money. Yes, she have nine. She really have 10 kids, Leah, because her husband is one of her children too. That's not a man. Her husband is one of her children too. So I just can't believe. I don't believe that Peaches is a wounded soul. Wounded souls don't stay stuck there. Even a wounded bird will hop up to you and try to get some help. A wounded animal will yelp until they get some help. And even if she didn't get it in her childhood, she's made enough money and been talking about that since she been on here to been on when it got that healed. Most of us are wounded souls, but we don't come out here and do stuff like that. Peaches does that to make money. Peaches is a real narcissist, for real, for real. She uses her money to control. And she thought that once she made that type of money, that she was going to be able to control everybody around her. I knew a person like that too. And my mom once told me, once a person does everything for you, they can give you their ass to kiss. And look how she treats her husband. Come on. Come on. No, I don't believe that. I know that hurt people. It's obvious. Yes, something probably could have went wrong. And that trauma might have came from the man that she's dealing with. It might have come from the man that she was dealing with, because Peaches grew up in the household with two other kids. And I would imagine that they would have some of that trauma as well. Because I would imagine they saw their mom do some of the same things that Peaches says she saw her mom do. But they're not out here on that same type of stuff that Peaches is out here on. Peaches is out here to make money, and now what's driving her is the fact that she no longer has that money, but she's created all of these kids that she have to take care of, and she has a husband that does nothing, so she have to continue to come out here and stir up the drama in order to bring in the money. But yeah, I don't believe all of that. And like I said, I came across somebody from Peach's real life that said all of that stuff is not true. She did say some of it. She didn't tell me what parts of it, but she did say some of it was true. Riaz, watch the chat. I have to run. She better hope her children. Oh, Petty Betty, one or two of them are going to do that. It's a guarantee. She's not going to get away. One or two of them is definitely going to do that. Because if you think about it, everything she said about her mother, like her mother only cared about material things and all of that, what is she doing? What emotional and mental is she putting into her kids? The only thing she's doing is taking them to Disney World and shop at Walmart or wherever for them. She shop at Louis Vuitton and MCM and Polo and all these other places for the husband, spending this unnecessary type of money on him. And then she go to Walmart and all these other places for her kids when she do not even have them, the ones that should be. And she's come out here and herself and said her kids need tutors, and some of them needed to learn how to read and all of that. We don't see any of that material. We don't see any of that. So yeah, some of them are definitely gonna come out here and do the same thing. She's not gonna escape that. She's not gonna escape it because she's not a good parent. She has one daughter out of her 9 children. And how much time do we see her spend with him? That girl does all she do for clicks and views. She don't care who she have to throw under the bus. And I used to have a lot of respect for her mother, but I've lost that now too, because her mother comes out here. How can a person like somebody that tells a woman she don't give a F about her son dying? This is somebody that was supporting you. And you blatantly come out and be like, look, I don't give a fuck that your son died. And nobody gives a... I mean, come on. No, I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. Right, Petty Betty, 600 for a belt. Not only that, from the beginning, before she started doing anything for herself, she went and bought this dude. I think she spent $60,000 cash on a truck, and she didn't even have a car. Make that make sense. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And just the way some of the women think, it just amazes me. It just amazes me. She paid this guy $10,000 to watch his kids for 8 days so she could just go hard and do videos and make a certain amount of money within those 8 days. When you shouldn't have to pay him that, and you shouldn't have to be working like that. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that boomerang is coming from her. It's going to come for her. One moment she'll say F God, the next moment she'll say this. But she says she lives by I think it's the 48 laws of power or something like that. And she always says she's, I think law 19. Thank you for the 13 people in the building and the 19 thumbs up. Thank you guys. But no, I can't understand how anybody could like her. And then she lies, and for her to have all of that money, she will blame her supporters for whatever reason for not being able to get into her classes. The link didn't work, this didn't work, that didn't work, I'm not refunding money. No, she shouldn't be like that. I ain't going farms because his wife sure needs your help on strength from that narcissist husband. No, I just hope that she goes to God and asks for strength from that narcissist husband, because that's who's going to be able to help remove her from that. But some people just don't want to be removed, Arlene. Some people do not want to be removed, and some people don't know how. But that inner strength is going to come from within. That's like me trying to drag a crackhead to the rehab and make them go to rehab. They're not going to do it until they're ready to do it. So, Tra-Luv is toxic from both. I definitely agree. But I think on his end, Riaz, he's become comfortable with the money. He's a kept man. So at this point, I think he's just like, shit, I might as well stay this way. I can cheat, I can do whatever I want to do, and I still get thousands in the end. So why should I leave? But Arlene, no, she's gonna need to go to God, and she's gonna need to pull that strength without of her, just like I had to do to make it to this point I'm at right now. It may not have been a narcissistic man or anything that I was dealing with, but I was dealing with things that had a very strong hold on me that I needed to pull away from. And nothing got me away from that until I put on the full armor of God. And that means praying and really wanting to get out of that situation or away from whatever situation it was I was in. But what each person is going to have to learn is they do have an inner strength, and they need to dig deep within and pull that out, but they're not going to do it with the help of God, without the help of God. So that's what she needs to do, Arlene. And then another thing I started accepting, Tra-Luv, right? I pray to God to deliver me from internal problems. Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to pray to God. If that's the case, people, yeah, a lot of people out here are weak-minded, and they are able to be controlled by people. But people that's under the spells of certain people, no, you gotta go to God. And if you can't let go of a narcissistic ass person, or a person that you see is not right for you and that is doing you very wrong, it is something. Nobody is going to be able to do that. Hey, Leo 75. Yeah, nobody's going to be able to do that. Hell, if that was the case, there'll be a lot less alcoholics, a lot less crackheads, a lot less everybody that's addicted to things. That person needs God. If I let go of God right now, I'm going to go back. I can't let him go. I got to continue to keep on the full armor of God. That's how you're able to see things. And then I had to also recognize, and I should have found those passages in the Bible before I came, and I'm not just going to continue to go through them. But a lot of times most of the time, when we're going through deep, deep, deep rooted things, we don't understand, we don't know why, whatever, it's just all confusing. We're being beaten, we're being battered, we're being this, we're doing it to ourselves a lot of times. God has put certain things and certain people in position to help remove us from those. But because we don't have on the full armor of God, we stay stuck under those demonic and no good spirits. Nobody can release those. I'm not strong enough to release those for her. But God is when she's ready. You right, but his wife is so broken now on the compound farm. I don't know. She pitiful. Yeah, but Arlene, that's the thing. I was so broken and pitiful. I just didn't show. Maybe some people could see it. So I know that feeling. I'm not lying. I know that feeling. That's why I'm so happy today, right now. I am very, extremely, extremely happy today. I had to dig deep. People were sending me prayers and prayers and prayers. I had to put on, and that's what putting on the full armor of God is, continuing to pray, to pray, to pray, and pour out that inner strength to get out. I can talk to her. I can talk all day till I'm blue in the face. A lot of times, a person that has that soul wrenching, gut hurting, just pain like that, a person can sit and be talking in vain to them. And they ain't heard a damn thing that person said because they're hurting just that bad. So I know that type of pain, but again, it has to be that inner strength where she has to realize she's worthy. She doesn't have to be treated that way, and even if she has to make a plan and do what she has to do in silence, that's what she have to do. You're right, but broken now, Tra-Luv. I think what experience was probably suppressed eternal stuff, a deep rooted problem in my blood. I am the only person to break that chain. Hey, boss mentality, thank you for coming in. Yeah, see, and that's why I tell people I think we all need to spend a period of 6 months to a year just to ourselves. People can imagine the things you would learn just about yourself. We think we know ourselves, but we don't until we spend a tremendous amount of time alone. And that's when you learn to come and stand firm on what you believe and what you know, your self-worth and how you feel about yourself, what you want for yourself, and how you gonna go about doing it. A lot of people are scared to be alone, so they accept anything just so they won't be alone. Right, young Riaz, and a lot of people are scared to do that. A lot of people are scared to do that. And there go my girl Yolanda. Hello, I'm so happy you feel better. Thank you, Yolanda. There go my girl. That's the one I was talking about, sent me all the prayers in my email. I just had to read those. I just had to get on reading them, and putting on the full armor of God. And each day I just started to really, really feel better. I started to recognize certain things. I also started taking responsibility. I started saying, even though this, I allowed this, even though this, and I reacted this way, I did that. I allowed myself to stay that long into depression. I did these things, so I have to take whatever somebody has done or I feel like they done or whatever put me in this position. I just had to take responsibility. Okay, it's just like right now. You don't go trying to prove yourself to anything or anybody. If people feel a certain way or they think a certain thing, let them just be like, okay, and keep moving. It's like you just taking responsibility. Your main thing is to keep going, keep going. Exactly. I went from rejecting my heritage, then self hating my skin color, then depression, self depreciation, then identity crisis. Now, praise God, I am free to learn myself more now. Well, you see, that's hard for me to relate to, Riaz, because I told you I never ever had that type of crisis. But I'm very glad that you were able to recognize the steps, that there were different levels to it. So that means it was different levels you had to get over. I'm glad you were able to get over those and start to love who you are, because all parts of you are pretty cool and they're wonderful. There's no one part that's better. Tra-Luv, I spiritually woke up at 13 years old. That's good, Riaz. Yolanda, I'm doing true facts. Tra-Luv, so sad them people are scared. Yeah, you gotta, if you don't spend time alone, you will never ever learn yourself. You will never learn yourself. And I don't know how people don't like spending time alone. That's the main time when I can really, really, well, I'm learning, because but first I didn't know how to really hear God. But now I'm starting to learn how to hear when He's telling me to do things, when to move, and how to move. So yeah, people gotta quit being scared to be alone. Small problems become big problems, then it becomes worse. It's up to me to decide what to do with my fate. Right. And a lot of times we'll run from them because we don't want to face the problems at that time. And like somebody said, looking in the mirror is like a projection to who we truly are, because we can lie to people all day on the outside, but we can't, well, we can lie to ourselves, but in the back of our minds we will always know that no, that's not who I am, or yeah, this is who I am, or this is truly what I'm doing, or whatever the case may be. I nearly could have left the earth, however, God. Right, the same with me. That's why I say a person that has been through that, I think that's why I can feel so much. I just have so much empathy. I just love being alone. It's like a whole different feeling you feel when you get that close to something like that. It's a different feeling than just walking around alive every day on this earth. It's a totally different feeling. That's the problem with people. They need to be alone to get to know themselves before, right. But people are scared to do that. Thank you guys for the 24 thumbs up. People are scared to do that. For some reason, people bored because they don't like who they are. I was the only child for 26 years, so I spent a lot of time alone. And so it doesn't bother me. I went to movies by myself, out to eat by myself, clubbing by myself. I shopping, all of those things I've always mostly done alone. I quit really, really being in the world around 28, really. So, Tra-Luv, I guess I struggle with having two nationalities together. Yeah, I can understand, but I'm glad you got over that. But I guess on my end, I've seen people struggle with the fact that they are ashamed of the color they are, or, the family they were born into, or I've never been ashamed of either of that. Yeah, I wish I could have come from great people, from like good people, but God gave me the people that He gave me for whatever reason that He gave them to me. And if I was to start to, which I have, but I've learned now, I would be telling God that He make mistakes if I start to question why He did what He did. He made you two different nationalities for whatever reason, and we should be proud of them. So I'm glad again, young Riaz, that you were able to overcome all of that. Tra-Luv, I know it's hard to relate to that. Well, I've seen it. I've seen it so many times. Young Riaz, I mean, it was proof in our communities. A lot of black people were bleaching their skins, even in the African countries. A lot of American women and a lot of the African women were bleaching their skins to become lighter. I've just always liked my color. And I've always been proud to be who I am. Like, I've never been made to feel ashamed in any type of way. And no way where I would be like, oh, I wished I was this. I love my people and I love who we are. And I always, beyond all the messiness, and at some point I started to learn why we were so full of that too. But beyond all of that, I think we are amazing people. We are absolutely amazing, creative, intelligent, resilient, strong, beautiful. I mean, oh my God, it's so much about us that I love, that I just never wanted to be anything else. I want to see what it's like, and I keep saying one day I'm going to go to CVS or somewhere and find that black foundation that they've come out with and see what I look like to be darker because I'm just interested in that. But I've seen other people like that and I've never understood them either. I don't know if it was something they may have been missing from home as far as feeling that way. I don't know. South Asians do it too. Yeah, see, I embrace my color in my 20s. Studying my Persian ancestors help overcome everything. Yeah, I remember when I was watching TV, I used to like it was this Persian show used to come on, the Shahads or something like that. I used to like them. But yeah, I just pray, young Riaz, that you just, what, especially in these days and times, these are the days and times when everybody is like, F everybody, and what you think of me, and what you got to say about me, and how you feel about me. This is who I am, and this is who I'm going to be. And there is nothing you can do about it. There's just nothing you can do about it unless you allow them to do it. I think, and when it comes to this, even the people around me can tell you I'm very hard on them about stuff like this because I just never felt that. Even with what I was just going, what I'm going through, it wasn't, I can't say I didn't feel shame or anything. It wasn't that I worried about the talk because I know how to stand up for myself. I think it was more of me being more shameful of me than me worrying about people feeling a certain way about me. I don't think that's what it was for me. I think it was me being more shameful for myself than other people. And so I think that's why I held it in. Like, I just never had where what people, I've always had tough skin. But I think for me, like facing that mirror and like, Tracy, this is where you are right now. This is where you're going. And I think too, because of my age, that was bothering me a lot. Because in my mind, I was thinking, oh, I'm too old to recover now. I'm too old to do this now. I'm too old to do that. Like, I was putting all of these things in my mind. I wasn't around people or anything to worry about what they had to say. It was more about all the things that was going through my head and how I had felt myself. That was more of it for me. I am too old school for this world. Yes, some of us are not of this world. We're in it, but not of it. I am unique though, because I can fade in and out together. I just found my donut from last night. Oh my God, Leah. You was really through, huh? I was gonna take me a shot last night, but I didn't. I decided against it. But I was gonna take me a shot, girl. But I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. But I was feeling good though. Without the shot, I was feeling good. But you know, I hardly drink, so I was gonna take me a shot though. But yeah, guys, like I said, for me, I've realized success for me is if I see that this is who I am and this is who I want to be, this is what I want out of life, and I manage to achieve all of those things, that is success for me. Success for me. Whether the world saw that I should have achieved this, that's not my success. That's what the world or people around me, that was the success they wanted to see for me. But that's not what I wanted for myself. So if I accomplish and achieve what I see for me, that's success for me. Well, I'm glad you never bleached your skin, young Riaz. Neither have I. But I do notice when I don't get a lot of sunlight, I get a little lighter than when I do get sunlight, I get a little darker. But I would never bleach my skin. Never. Because I would never insinuate to the Most High that He has made a mistake. I would never insinuate that in any type of matter. I guess I have through my thoughts and not having faith and trust and all of that stuff, but to start physically tampering with my body and stuff, I would never do that. Never would I do that. But more power to the people that do it. I don't knock anybody that do what they do. More power to you. Whatever you want to do to your body, to yourself, whatever, more power to you. I'm not going to knock you for that. But I'm happy with the way the Most High has made me. I got some things to work on only because I want to work on them. Not because of what nobody have to say about them. Only because I want to work on them. You know, young Riaz and Leah, I'm telling you, I'm so thankful for you guys. You guys be holding me down in here. I'm thankful for it's 5 other people in here still watching. And then it was 25 that came and gave me the thumbs up. So I'm thankful for them too. But I'm thankful for you two to keep me chatting in the chat. But yeah. But again, guys, if any of y'all want to ask me any type of other questions, I told you I'm an open book. If you want to know, thank you, Leah. If you want to know anything, as far as this journey is concerned, thus far, and it's something I don't mind answering, I will definitely do that. My chat keep going in and out, in and out. That's why I say I decided not to stream on Facebook too at the same time, because I don't know how to even do one of these things yet. And guys, with my video that I'm gonna bring out, be gentle with me, okay? Because y'all know I'm just learning editing and all that stuff too, so I don't really know how to merge all those things together. I'm going to do my best. I've done it before and it was pretty okay. But I've never done it like the way I'm trying to do it now. But just be gentle with me. I'm sure the more I continue to go, the better I'm going to get. because I plan on being here. I'm not running away this year. So the more I'm here, the better I'm going to get at the lives, at the video content, all of that. So just bear with me and be gentle with my video, okay? It may not turn out all that bad, but I'm not good at editing like that. But yeah, guys, so I think I was telling y'all too that day, I'm thankful. It be a reason, like, so many times we feel like when something bad is happening to us, that it's because God hates us, or something like that. And when I look back at it, I'm like, would God really be testing me, or with the devil? Would I really be going through all of this is if the devil already had me? Would God be testing me if he didn't see something worthy in me to be tested? Because I don't care, and I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over. The devil and all these things that happen to you cannot happen to you without the say so of the Most High. Anything that the devil is doing, he has to have the approval of the Most High to do it. So the Most High is testing you to see if you're going to fall, if you're going to stay and have faith in him, or if you're going to fall and follow. He got to see who his true followers are. He have to see who his true followers are. And how do he do that? Besides by testing them. And that's why I say we so quick, because we see a person with money, we see a person with status, we see a person with this many followers, we see a person with these cars and all of this stuff. Oh, God gave them all of that. Did he really? Or did God allow Satan to give him those things? Or did God allow Satan to take these things away from the person that has lost everything, to see how that person is going to act without anything? Did God allow Satan to give that person all of that, to see now how is that person going to act and handle all that I have allowed to be given? God already know what you're going to do. He already know what you're going to do. That's why when it comes from God, it's kept. It's kept. That's how I know Peaches McIntyre isn't of God either. That's why she always lose her money like she do. It's not from God. Thank you, Leah. That's envy and jealousy. Nope. Right. Yeah, it's not of God. Whatever God gives you, you're going to keep. What does the Bible say? A fool and their money shall soon depart. Peaches is not of God, and that's why she can't keep her money. But I keep trying to get people to see, and that's what I had to realize. I'm like, yes, I'm going through all of these things. I'm going through all of these things. It looks like I'm over with. It looked like I was done and over with. It looked like God had gave up on me. It looks like all of that with Job too, right? And remember his friend, one of them kept badgering him and badgering him about how he had to do something. And remember at the end, God came and told that friend, no, it's you that's the wicked one. It's you. You see, but just because bad things are happening to you guys, that doesn't mean that you have done something wrong. You could have been doing everything right. You could have been doing everything right. And this is just your test. Where's Can't Handle the Truth? I don't see her. I don't see Can't Handle the Truth, but if she is in here, hey, Can't Handle the Truth. Right, young Riaz, but if we want to go by the Bible, we also know that God tests too. Yes, He does take care of those who, have their own and work and all of that too. Job had all of that. Job had all his own cattle, all his own house. He had all his own everything. But God allowed Satan to take it away because Satan told God that that's the only reason that Job was praising him. And God wanted to show Satan differently. That's not. Job is a blameless man. Job loved me because Job loved me, not because of the things that Job has. You can take all of that away from him, and he's still going to have faith in me. You can remove his health from him, and he's still going to have faith in me because Job has faith in me, period. It's not about what I have given him. So, Tra-Luv, God helps those that help itself. Oh, in the bushes listening and diving. Hey, Tra-Luv says, hey, Can't Handle the Truth. Thank you for coming in. Oh, she sent a gift. Thank you for that, Can't Handle the Truth. I didn't see that. Thank you. Love you, girl. Thank you. Yes, Can't Handle the Truth. I am doing. Happy New Year. Um, So yeah, just because all these things fall upon you, you're not done. You're done and over with if you just lay there and let the stuff continue to fall on you over and over and over and not get up and try to do nothing about it. Or, like I said, put on the full armor of God, and you gotta fight those spirits and battles and Satan back with that, you see. But it's our test either way it go. But just because a person has a lot of money or their life seems to be all good or on track or whatever does not mean that they're of God. And we know that not to be true. We know that not to be true. So that's why I say even a homeless person that's out sitting outside right now could be of God. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's secure, you know. But yeah, guys, that's why I say I had to learn all of these things, and the more and more I started learning these things, the more and more I started accepting these things, the more and more I started looking back at certain situations, the more and more I started realizing I gotta go through it. I gotta go to it. He brought me to it. Now I gotta keep going to go through it. The only way I'm gonna get through it is by continuing to have faith that He's gonna bring me through it. And that's why I say His will not take me anywhere that His grace doesn't plan to save me. So wherever He takes me, He's going to save me as long as I do my part. You see, of course, can't handle the truth. I'm doing good. But yeah, guys, so it's a battle, but people just have to learn that you're just not gonna get through it without God. You're just not, and you gotta have faith. Whatever your God looks like for you, whatever your God looks like for you, whatever you pray to, you need that. You need that. It's spiritual. It's spiritual. I never got a gift before. I didn't even see what it looked like. Thank you, Can't Handle the Truth, girl. But yeah, guys, so I don't know. We're in that era now where we just gotta be like, forget society and just do us. Just do us and care for others too, but not worry about what people have to say about us or think about us, and not let people deter the road that we're traveling to travel a road for them. You got to keep negative spirits around you. They will drain the F out of you. I'm talking about drain the F out of you. Once you start to feel drained around certain people, pull away, get away quick, fast, in a hurry. That's the number one thing I can tell people. Once you start to feel your energy draining out of you when a certain person comes around, remove yourself immediately from that person. Immediately. That's an energy draining demon. Remove yourself from that person immediately. And you got to remove yourself and then pray it away. But don't ever think something is wrong with you. Don't ever think you're done with. Don't ever think you're not enough. Don't think you're not old enough. Don't think any of that. Don't think any of that bad about yourself, that you're not able to start over, that you can't achieve the things in life that you want to achieve. I just found out that the Kentucky Fried Chicken man didn't get his success until he was 60. I just saw a documentary on his story. He didn't get the success, the Kentucky Fried Chicken success, until he was 60 years old. The lady that made Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis dress for her presidential inauguration, she was a black woman. She didn't become famous until she was 80. So you're never too old. Just keep going, keep going. But yeah, a lot of us detour because of society. And yeah, we get depressed and all of that kind of stuff, which is a spirit too. But you have to be careful too, for real, especially in today's society, guys. And I can't stress it enough. And I'm going to continue to stress it. You got to watch the company you keep. You got to watch the company you keep. If your people aren't cheering for you, your accomplishments, those aren't the people for you. Those aren't the people for you. The people that's for you, sorry guys, I think the live went out. But yeah guys, the people that's for you is going to be cheering for you. They're going to stand with you. They're not going to have their faces turned all up and mad because you accomplished something and they hadn't quite got there. So you definitely have to watch the people that you surround yourself around. I have learned a lot from this app as well too. I've been learned a lot by reality and people around me in real life, but I'm learning a lot about this app as well. And you really have to pay attention to this app as well. I never took this really, really serious, but you do have to pay attention to this too. But anyway, again, guys, I want to thank you guys that have supported me, and I might come back on live tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to get my videos to going, and I'm praying and inviting in new supporters, true supporters, real supporters for 2026. Opening up myself to grow my channel bigger. And again, just bear with me, guys. I'm going to get better, my voice and everything, eventually. But just stick with me, bear with me. I'm going to get better at my channel, but I'm not going to worry about the actual getting the content better. I'm going to worry more about working on the consistency right now while I build better content. But I'm going to work on the consistency, because young Riaz, I heard you yesterday. I heard you. I heard you, and I was contemplating over in my head, and you're right. Consistency beats talent, creativity. I've seen it so much. Somebody can be trash, but they still doing good because of the consistency that they have. So you're absolutely correct. So thank you, Lady Marie. You're another one that be sticking in here too. You just stay in the bushes. Thank you. And I really appreciate that. So guys, yeah, I'm gonna work more on the consistency and making myself available and being here while working on good topics. But I already told you guys our first series is going to be mothers who unalive their kids. And I think the first episode I think was Lamora Williams that we're gonna do. Lamora Williams. I gotta still do so. Hopefully, I'm finna jump off this live now and go finish up the last ending part of that research. And then instead of doing two videos, because I don't want to put a lot of, I want this year to be happy, and I'm gonna make it that way for myself too, this year. But I don't want to bring a lot of depressing stuff all at one time on the channel, like this story, this story, this. I want to bring in some educational things as well as some fun things, funny things too. So I think I'm gonna do that Lamora Williams video, and then my second video, because I promised you guys 2 lives a week and 2 videos a week. So my second video is gonna be something different, and then next week I'll do the second episode of mothers who unalive their kids, and throw it in that way, so I'm not throwing in so much darkness at one time, because a lot of people do pick up energy. So I'm not throwing in so much darkness. I'm gonna do it like that. Um, so yeah, thank all you guys for sticking in there with me. Again, thank the 27 people that came by and gave me the thumbs up. Guys, if you can, remember when you come in or when you leave out, please hit that thumbs up button. Drop the rockets down in the chat, guys. We are the riders. And 2026, guys, we are taking off. Believe me, okay? And I'm going to get better. I am. I'm going to get better. And I thank the ones that constantly chat inside the chat, that keeps me going and not just talking to myself. Young Riaz and Leah, I have to give special shouts out to them. And guys, I did, there's 2 cases from California, the Hero baby and the one little girl from Santa Barbara. Okay, thank you, Lynn. You see, that's what I'm gonna start bringing a notepad to. The Hero baby and the one little girl from Santa Barbara, so I can I'm following those cases close. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a pen and paper. I'm done. I just need to write something down real quick. And then you can have your paradise space. Okay. I know I didn't shut it all the way. It's okay. I'm finna end anyway. Um, okay, Leah, hold on. The Harrow. And it's the Harrow case. Is that from California too? Oh yeah, you said 2 cases from California, the Harrow. And then the little girl from Santa Barbara. Leah, if you remember her name, put it under my one of my posts. Little girl from Santa Barbara. Okay. Leah, if you can find her name, put it under my Melanie Budsby. That case is wow. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Melanie Busby. Busby. Okay. Let me put a star. I got so much wrote on here. Okay. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your input. That's what I need. Thank you. So the first one we're gonna do is Lamora Williams. So I'm almost done with that. That video will be out either tomorrow or today is Monday, tomorrow or Wednesday. Depending on what time I finish doing the ending research tonight is going to depend on whether or not I start filming. If not, I'm going to start filming tomorrow and have it out Wednesday. And then it's going to be more like probably Friday, Saturday, or Sunday when I bring out my second video. But in between there, I'm going to do a live. Thank you, Leah, and thank you, Lady Marie, for the two suggestions. I'm going to start researching those as well, too. Again, guys, thank you so much for sticking in here with me, coming in, chatting, and just being here. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, I may come live tomorrow. If not, it will definitely be in the next day or two. But my video will be dropping in the next day or two, too. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, believe me, let me see if I can get these comments down. I want to look directly at you guys. Believe me when I tell you guys, I am in a great space right now. I know my voice sounds melancholy and like I'm in pain. My voice don't even hurt. It's just hoarse. Um, but I am in a wonderful place as far as feeling joyful and feeling happy and feeling like I'm on the right track and feeling like God is pleased with me and that I'm doing the necessary things that I need to do to get me to the next step. I got joy in my heart now. I can genuinely laugh again at silly things. I can genuinely smile again. I'm not forcing anything. Um, I'm not doing any of that. I feel absolutely wonderful, and I want my true supporters and people that was thinking about me or worrying about me to know that I feel really good in the inside, guys. Um, I'm so glad I've been praying. Thank you, Lady Marie. That's another thing. I've been having some great people praying for me too. And I know they're great and genuine. And I've been having some prayer warriors, some that I didn't even know, like Lady Marie was doing that. So thank you. And I want you guys to genuinely know I feel good. And I'm going to get this channel going where we need to go. Thank you for the rockets, Leah. If those that's left in here can just drop the rockets, that's our symbol because we are the riders. And guys, because this is the new year and I have not had a chance to say my introduction how I always used to say it, I want to just say it now. Hey YouTube, it's your girl keeping it real with Trey Love. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Ladies, I'm back, I'm back. Hey, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. It's 2026. Hey, guys. I be missing saying I be missing saying that. But guys, I'm gonna see you guys again this week while I go in there and get ready to finish working on my video. And again, thank you so much for your support, guys. I love all of you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you later. No.